Hello again, I'm Stan at Inline Warehouse, and we're taking a closer look at Luigino's 2011 Victory Skate. You see here as the package, also sold as the boot only. The Luigino is definitely for your elite skater. Very stiff, very responsive. It's similar to that of the Challenge, has a lot of the benefits and attributes of the Challenge skate, but with just a little bit heavier of a shell. And the reason why the shell is a bit heavier is this cuff length on the top is about 1 centimeter higher. Doesn't sound like a lot, but that 1 extra centimeter adds not only a little bit of weight, but it also gives you a lot more support around the top. So that's the big difference between this and the Challenge skate. But a great model if you want to get into something that has that barefoot technology that's only on a few of the higher level Luigino models. And that barefoot technology, if you're not familiar with that, makes a nice seamless feel for your foot on the inside of the skate. There's no footbeds in skates like this because that would make it kind of sloppy, but having a barefoot technology, the ball of your feet, the heel of your foot, the whole shape of your foot is seamless around the bottom of that skate to make it as most comfortable and responsive as possible. To the basics of the skate, the weight in a package is about 5.9 pounds, so very light. Sizing is also true to size. I wear a size 10. I could fit in here and fit just like a running shoe if I put this on in a size 10, but that means it would also fit just like that, so I have a little extra room in the toe. Typically skaters at this level want that real snug, responsive fit, so if you want it fitting looser than your shoe size, or tighter than your shoe size, make sure you order down a size, a half size. So if you order a 10, it'll correspond about the same feel as your running shoe. But don't think for a second that you could throw this on right out of the box and start skating. This is definitely a skate that needs to be molded first. Very stiff, and it's not going to feel comfortable if you just throw it on. You're not going to want to keep it if you throw it on right out of the box. Definitely something that needs to be heat molded. Talking about heat molding, the boot can be molded traditionally through the oven. It can also be molded with the new Aquatech technology. It means you can mold this skate in water. You basically bring water to a soft boil. We'll have a separate video on how to do that. But Aquatech molding is new for some of the higher level Luigino skates. Continuing with the boot, we'll get the boot only shot here. Up top around the collar area, they use what they call ProBack technology, and that's what you'll notice here, a little bit softer leather up around the top. This does a great job of making what a lot of race boots get very uncomfortable at that area. This ProBack technology is real easy on the tendon in the back of the heel that allows a comfort feel even in a nice stiff skate like this. Moving down to the forefoot, you have some nano leather, which enhances longevity and also reduces weight, so it's a little bit more flexible. And then you have a 100% carbon composite matrix all along the base and up around the ankle. So that's going to add your stiffness and your responsiveness to what's going to react when you're pushing off. You have 2 closures, a Velcro strap over the toe, and a nano buckle, all this to help keep that foot down and fastened. And details, they even have wax laces on here. So as you get this cinched up, those laces aren't going to come loose. You're going to keep your feet nice and fastened and get the highest level power transfer possible. Flipping the boot overs, we have the mounting. You'll notice a dual mount on the toe. These are 4 millimeters apart, and you have a mounting in the back. The new thing about the mounting on the 2011 Luiginos is what's called SS mounting. That means the base plate's actually molded into the boot itself, so that gives a lot more power transfer. It's not wiggling around there. There's no give. This is a Kevlar composite combination, so it makes it very strong. It's also guaranteed against any cracking and breaking there for up to a year. So they're very confident about how that works, and it does work excellent. So moving back up the skate again, you have your carbon composite on the bottom, which gives that nice stiffness, nano leather upper to give it a little bit more flexibility and comfort. Moving on to the package again, if you're getting the package deal, you're going to have the P51 frames, which is their lightest and strongest frame to date. This is a dual void frame out of 7,000 aluminum. So it's incredibly strong, incredibly responsive, uses the single axle, speed axle, so that's nice as well. And you got your Atom 100 wheels. Also used on those wheels are Luigino's top-end Swiss bearing. That is a serviceable bearing. It's the best one they have, and it's an awesome bearing. Getting the package, they come either assembled or unassembled, depending on how Luigino feels that day. But easy to assemble if they do come unassembled. And again, you're going to have to mold these before you go skating. but there's a couple ways to do it, whether it be the oven or through the Aquatech technology. So this is the Luigino 2011 Victory Skate in the package or boot, found right here at inlinewarehouse.com.